Hello, hello, hello. Why am I echoing? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why I'm echoing, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Baby, what is going on with Coochie Chronicles and Indecent Proposals over there at Fox News? Oh, y'all let a sister know. Y'all let a sister know. Hold on, y'all. Give me one moment. I'm gonna change my microphone. Give me one quick second. Okay. Sorry about that. I just didn't like that echo in that other mic. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. What is going on over there? They say several of those Fox sports channels is being sued over some quid pro quo and some indecent exposures. So I've entitled this thing Coochie Chronicles and Indecent Proposals because it seems like there is just a lot of stuff going on. How you doing? How you doing, Greg? There's so much going on over there. But let's get into it. I have the lawsuit and I have the article from Variety. We'll go over the article Variety. We'll go over some of the instances going on in this lawsuit. If it's something that Variety hasn't gone over, because I'm just sitting here like, and also if we ever, I know it's shocking, and I know it is shocking, but I don't know why it seems so shocking because quid pro quo has been going on for a long time. Both parties, some people once they benefit from it, and then once the arrangement doesn't go well, there's issues and problems. That's why they make it illegal. Now, Miss Ma'am, Joy Taylor, you got the brothers out here just flabbergasted and talking, and probably because you're on the prettier side. And for some people, they look at the pretty girls and think that they are uh, paragons of purity and all of these little wonderful things, and they don't have any issues and problems and all of that good stuff. But baby, your white female counterparts can do stuff like this, and everybody will, oh, woe is her, woe is her. But if you do the same thing, that's why you can't do the things that other people do. Wrong, right, or indifferent. They're gonna be looking at you. You know how it is. As soon as they know that you are amiable for, you for the streets. You know what they say? You for the streets. What's a mess? All right, let me share my screen. And Skip Bayless, I hadn't stopped about you. $1.5 million. $1.5 million. I hear singing Luther. If only for one night. Sorry. Oh, you paying people and they got the nerve. You call yourself getting mad at Shannon Sharp because you thought Shannon had hit it? You know, it makes me rethink. It makes me rethink the time that him and Shannon got into it. And it seemed, he seemed very hell-bent and determined to make all the things that Shannon Sharp had done to seem a little like, he was trying to sun him a little bit. Was it because, you wanted to, you had made your proposal, you was turned down, and you thought Shannon had got it for free? What's going on? See, who child? Who child? Fox is never going to that culture, because that's the same culture that Megyn Kelly and the other lady sued about, that this was a type of culture over there at Fox News. It looks like this is the type of culture that's ingrained in that Fox network. So food for thought. No wonder no one has is batting an eye about our incoming president and all the untoward things that he has been convicted of, because everybody seems to men and women seem to be participating in all of this. But anyway, let's get to this article. I was pontificating. Let's get into this article. Skip Bayliss and Fox Sports sued by hairdresser for sexual harassment. Written by Gene Mattis. It says a longtime hairdresser at Fox Sports has sued the company, alleging that she was fired after raising a series of concerns about workplace misconduct and after repeatedly refusing to have the SEX with host Skip Bayliss. The plaintiff, Nausheen Faraji, alleges in the suit that she declined Bayliss's offer of $1.5 million. Woo, child. $1.5 million to have SEX with him. He later angrily accused her of sleeping with his arch rival and co-host, Shannon Sharp, which he denied according to the suit. Mr. Bayliss then warned that he doesn't want her to lose her job over this, the lawsuit states. Faraji also alleges that the Fox Human Resources Department protected powerful abusers. She named several other defendants in her suit, including Charlie Dixon, the executive vice president of Contic, and Joy Taylor, who was the moderator on Bayliss and Sharp's debate show, Undisputed. The suit alleges that Taylor was hired because she was having an affair with Dixon. Now, what it says, from what I understand, is that she was hired to be on that show with Shannon and Skip because she was allegedly having a relationship with a Dixon. Farahi also alleges that Dixon groped her buttocks during an office birthday party. When she complained about that to Taylor, Taylor told her to forget about it and reminded her that both women only had jobs because of Dixon and they could both lose them, the lawsuit alleges. In response to the suit, a Fox spokesperson said, "We take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time, giving this pending litigation." Ooh, child. The suit alleges that Bayliss made numerous unrequited advances. I don't know if it's Farahi or Faraji. Over the course of several years, he would kiss Farahi on the cheek and give her lingering hugs, pressing his body against her. He later became more aggressive and direct, the suit alleges, but she declined his advances, saying that she did not date at work. The advances culminated in July 2021 when he offered her 1.5 million. This is the indecent proposal to sleep with him, the suit states. She made an excuse to leave. A week later, he again made an advance and she said, "Skip, stop. You have a wife," the suit states. A year later, Farahi recorded a conversation with Bayliss, according to the suit, in which he accused her of sleeping with Sharp. In the conversation, he allegedly said that he would hate Faraji to lose her job, but she could not be doing a big thing with my arch rival. "I have love for you. I have for 6 years, and you hurt me, and you are ruining this," he allegedly states. He allegedly said, according to the lawsuit. A year later, Bayliss told her that Dixon wanted to fire her, but that he protected her job. Mm, 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 mm. Bayliss left Fox Sports. Farahi, who is a rating, alleges she was subjected to racial and ethnic discrimination while working at Fox. Bayliss left Fox Sports last summer after 8 years with the network. He previously worked many years at ESPN. He now hosts a weekly podcast, the Skip Bayliss Show. The suit alleges that Farahi was fired for pretextual reasons after Undisputed was canceled. According to the suit, her schedule was reduced and she was ultimately terminated, as the network explained it only needed one hairdresser for 3 shows. So I'm going to stop right there. Well, you know what? Listen, we out here allegedly begging and hating, a terrible combination. Well, you know that has been going on since the dawn of time. You know this has been going on for the dawn of time. Begging, pleading, paying for the dawn of time. And again, because I don't know the timeline, because I don't watch sports networks. I know that a lot of my subscribers do. So y'all let me know. When was that when Skip and Shannon Sharp had that big blow up on the set? Because I know that he went in and started, because he had a Club Shay Shay, but he had Club Shay Shay. But when was that blow up? When did that blow up happen? I did get to see his show with Ocho Cinco, and he said that ain't got nothing to do with him. He don't know nothing what's going on with all of that. He don't have anything to do with that lawsuit. He wasn't being sued for anything. So Shannon Sharp said, "I don't know nothing. I can't give you anything because I don't have anything to do with that. I don't know nothing about it." He said his name is Bennett and he is not in it. All right, people. Ooh, child. So here is the lawsuit again. I'm not going to do a full reading of this. I'm just going to hit the highlights. So this is filed in Superior Court of the state of California, Los Angeles. This is Nosheen Farahi, individually on behalf of others similarly situated. There's the plaintiff. She's suing Fox Corporation, Fox Sports Holding, Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, Fox Sports Production, Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayliss, and Joy Taylor, and individuals and John and Doe's 1 through 25. This is what she's suing for. Let's go over here really quick. See if we can get it all. Here. She is demanding a jury trial. She is the class action complaint is failure to pay minimum wages, failure to pay overtime wages, failure to reimburse business expenses, failure to pay all wages upon separation, failure to furnish accurate itemized wage statements, unfair, unlawful, or fraudulent business practices. Individually, her individual complaint sexual battery, hostile work environment, race, national origin, hostile work environment, sex and gender, hostile work environment, disability, failure to prevent harassment, negligent supervision, hiring and retention, retaliation, and wrongful termination. So let's get down to, we're not going to read all the summary. What we're going to read is most of the factual background. All right, here is the factual background. She says that she was hired in 2003. She began to work at Jose Eber Hair Salon, a sophisticated salon providing cutting-edge styling and coloring techniques and treatments to high-profile clients. Around 2010, she was introduced by a co-worker at the salon to Gail Bierman, the former president of entertainment for Fox Broadcasting Company, and Dana Walden, the former CEO of Fox Television Group. Shortly thereafter, Ms. Farahi began accompanied the co-worker to do Ms. Walden and Ms. Bierman's hair at their home and on the premises of Fox. Over time, as Ms. Farahi's co-worker became busy with other clients, he sent Ms. Farahi on her own to do the hair at the homes and on the premises of Fox. In approximately 2012, a makeup stylist who would do Ms. Walden and Ms. Bierman's makeup when Ms. Ferrari worked on their hair recommended Ms. Ferrari for a position at Fox. Fox hired her as a part-time employee. When hired, Ms. Ferrari was asked to bring her own tools for work. She would later discover that all her co-workers received a kit fee for bringing their own tools. However, she herself would not receive a kit fee until 2019, approximately 7 years after she started working on Fox. In addition, while Ms. Farahi was a hairstylist, i.e. styling hair, her supervisor, Gina Peretti, also required that she do the job duties of a barber, i.e. cutting hair. When Ms. Farahi complained to her union, they told her that while cutting hair was not in her contract, Ms. Peretti was known to be difficult, and it was best just to comply with her request. Interesting. Accordingly, throughout her tenure, Ms. Ferrari both styled and cut hair. And she was hired as a full-time hairstylist in 2016. Mr. Dixon gives Miss Taylor undisputed as a reward for having sex with him. Now, she's got all these people business. Okay. In approximately March 2016, Ms. Farahi met Miss Taylor, an aspiring sports personality that had recently moved from Miami to Los Angeles for the opportunity of airtime at Fox. At the time, Ms. Taylor did not have a regular position, but would fill in on a day-to-day basis when talent was sick or otherwise missed time. Ms. Taylor told Ms. Farahi that she was recently wed, but her husband remained in Miami and that she was lonely in Los Angeles. Ms. Taylor then befriended Ms. Farahi in approximately May 2016. Ms. Taylor asked Ms. Farahi to meet for a drink in Santa Monica. When Ms. Farahi arrived, she found Ms. Taylor with an older man, Fox Sports Executive Vice President of Content, Mr. Dixon. As Executive Vice President, Mr. Dixon is responsible for overseeing all content and production on FS1. Ms. Farahi, however, did not know Mr. Dixon. When Mr. Dixon went to buy them another round of spicy margaritas, Ms. Farahi asked who he was. Ms. Taylor responded that he was just a friend. Following that night, whenever Ms. Farahi would meet with Ms. Taylor for drinks, Mr. Dixon would either arrive with Ms. Taylor or show up later in the night and leave with Ms. Taylor. He would always buy rounds of drinks and or food. From their body language, Ms. Farahi suspected that the pair were sleeping with each other, and although this concerned Ms. Farahi, she knew Ms. Taylor was recently married. Girl, you going to drinks with this man? How long? How long you knew this man? All right, let's get back to Uh, in approximately June 2016, while at work, Miss Farahi noticed Mr. Dixon in the elevator. Surprised by the coincidence, Miss Farahi found Miss Taylor and told her excitedly, "The guy who always buys our drink, he was in the elevator." Miss Taylor quickly silenced Miss Farahi, explaining who he was. Miss Farahi became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that such a relationship was unsafe. Miss Taylor told her not to worry about it. Miss Farahi continued to be friends with Miss Taylor, but tried to distance herself as she considered the situation dangerous as well as morally wrong, as Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon were both married. Approximately July 2016, word spread amongst Fox employees about a new show that was going to be a big deal as it would star Mr. Bayliss and Shannon Sharpe. It was known that Fox was looking for a woman with significant TV experience to also star. Therefore, it came as a surprise when Fox announced that Miss Taylor, who was a bartender and radio host in Miami with very little TV experience, would be the moderator of the new show, a sports debate. And Shannon undisputed.